Doctor. What's going on?
The whole city.
Do we need another London-wide activation? We can't always pass it off as a riot.
Our lights on, everybody else is off. Why?
Some planes have
Airplane.
Wi-Fi.
I'm sorry?
We must be one hell of a target right now.
There we go.
Yes, it's bigger on the inside. No, I don't have time to talk about it.
That was cool.
But
It's smaller on the outside.
Difficult.
bigger on the inside. Actually bigger.
Spaceship.
Oh, look.
We flew away.
Look, they moved on that one camera angle.
Not exactly.
Oh, they're on an airplane now.
The ship! I switched off by the Wi-Fi. Never
I like the camera. I like the direction they did right there. Camera work. I appreciate good camera work. Wow. So all these people what? All these people use the Wi-Fi? Oh, they're awake now.
Breakfast.
I ain't waiting till breakfast.
It's a time machine. You never have to wait for breakfast.
Yes, magic. blue
Really?
box, all donations, gratefully.
Donations.
Roll up, give us your dosh. Oh, pennies, pounds, anything you got. Keep collecting. We need enough for breakfast. Just popping back to the garage.
Why are we on a motorbike?
I don't take the TARDIS into battle
Because it's made of wood.
because it's the most powerful ship in the universe, and I don't want it falling into the wrong hands.
Too good.
Are you an alien?
I am. Yes, okay with that. Family friend, I get that, but there must have been others. Why did it have to be you? I mean, you don't really seem like a nanny.
Gimme.
Sorry. What?
You need to know where they physically are, their exact location.
Yes.
I can do it.
Oi, hang on, I need that.
You've hacked the lower operating system, yeah? I'll have their physical location in under 5 minutes. Pop off and get us a coffee. Skills.
I'm from space and the future with 2 hearts and 27 brains.
And I can find them in under 5 minutes plus photographs.
27 brains.
Okay. Slight exaggeration.
Coffee. Go get. 5 minutes, I promise.
You realize you haven't the slightest chance of saving your little friend. And don't annoy the old man. He isn't, in fact, speaking.
I'm speaking. Just using whatever's to hand.
Need a username.
Learning fast.
Clara Oswald for the win. Oswin. Always call me Oswin, seeing as that's my name. Stop!
Wow. Oh, that was cool right there. I saw a musical.
I saw what you can do last night.
And clear.
And everybody was frozen. Everybody slowed down and frozen. I was like, wow, that's very cool seeing it in person.
My client requires a steady diet of living human minds. Healthy, free-range human minds. He loves and cares for humanity. In fact, he can't get enough of it.
It's obscene. It's murder.
It's life.
The farmer tends his flock like a loving parent.
The abattoir is not a contradiction.
Who's on Facebook?
Flickr, Google, Facebook.
Bebo, MySpace, Habbo.
Not MySpace. Foursquare?
Your hands down if you didn't mention where you were.
You don't even know.
Where we are.
Who's doing this? Who is your client? Answer me.
Also, I wonder if this technology is alien or futuristic.
Miss Kislet, we have a problem.
Because, I mean, this might be the first story without an alien. We have not seen an alien yet.
I did it. Listening to me, Doctor, I found them.
I'm listening to you. You found them.
Oh no! Who's exposed? Oh no, that's yeah. That's her subconscious or whatever. Is there a way to get her back?
Doctor, help me, please. I don't know where I am. Please help me. Please help me. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. Doctor, help me.
Should we pulp her or keep her as a hostage?
There's no point. She's fully integrated now.
That's pretty cool. He's riding a motorcycle.
Really, Doctor? A motorbike? It hardly seems like you.
I rode this in the Anti-Grav Olympics, 2074. I came last.
Wow. Oh, he's going. Wow. That's pretty cool.
Download her back into her body right now.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
She's a fully integrated part.
I think she's
of
gonna
the
die.
Delta
She's gonna die this
cloud now.
episode.
She can't be separated.
Then download the entire cloud. Everyone you've trapped in there.
You ridiculous man. Why did you even come here? Whatever for?
I didn't.
What?
I'm still in the cafe. I'm finishing my coffee. Lovely spot.
Did you hack?
What are you talking about?
You hack people.
He hacked. This guy.
I'm old-fashioned.
Why is she getting scared? Oh, so you're gonna do the same thing to her.
It's an order. That is an order!
But she's fully integrated now. We have to download the entire cloud. We can't do that.
No, we can't.
Obedience at an all-time high.
Do what she says.
But, I mean, they're not gonna stop. Did you stop them, or did you?
Doctor!
You have no right to be in this office, and I am demanding that you leave at once.
This building is under unit's control.
Unit?
Never heard of you.
Suggest you calm down, sir.
Unit are here. Friends of the Doctor, I presume.
Who's that?
Oh, old friends. Very old friends.
I'm not sure I remember what I was before.
Goodbye, Miss Kislet.
He looks familiar. I don't think he's supposed to look familiar. He might be like new to us at least. I like hearing Unit.
The toilets.
I went to fix the toilets, the gents.
Where are my mum and daddy?
What?
They said they wouldn't be long.
That's how long she's been
Are they
controlled.
coming back?
That's how long she's been controlled. That's dark. They didn't need to add that. Ha! Oh, this guy's scary. He's in control of a little girl.
But 101 places to see. And you haven't been to any of them, have you? That's why you keep the book.
I keep the book. Because I'm still going. Does this work?
Eh?
Is this actually what you do? Do you just crook your finger and people just jump in your snog box and fly away?
It is not a snog box.
I'll be the judge of that.
Starting when?
Oh.
Why?
That wasn't a leaf. That was page 1.
What? Okay. Really? Oh, that's like the TARDIS. It looks like the. Oh. I forgot they did this. All right. Okay. Where to even start? Number one. At first, I thought it was like gonna be my least favorite episode. Like I was gonna say that, but the more I watched it, the more I understood. And I'm not even gonna rate it. I'm not even gonna say if it's better than anything else. I'm not even gonna say if it's worse than anything else. I just heavily enjoyed that episode, and I appreciated it for what it was. And they did something different, and I appreciated that. To me, they took a chance on something different, and it worked. Number one, this was like the first episode without an immediate alien. Like without an antagonist that was like a known alien. I think this might have been the first time they've done it. I was gonna ask if like, well, it was a hypothetical question. I was gonna say whether if it was like a future technology type of thing going on, or if it's an alien technology type thing going on. I think it was an alien thing, but like we don't know. Like it could very well be a future technology thing, and there was nothing alien to me about this episode other than that face that was the client that was talking to the old lady, and it turned out that the client had a hold on her until when she was like a little girl. So that was very interesting. I think we're gonna learn more about whatever that thing is. That might be like our antagonist or whatever for the season, but for like a antagonist itself for the actual episode, I liked it because it wasn't your usual ugly alien. You know, we just got those ugly snowmen last episode, and then the episode before that we had the weeping angels. Um, so yeah, I did enjoy this episode. Um, number two, the pacing itself was very different that I also enjoyed. Um, it was slow, and I can actually like the thing about this episode is I like it, but I can understand why people wouldn't like it, and that's what's weird about it. Because in my opinion, I really enjoyed it, but there are aspects of the episode that I would understand why someone wouldn't like the episode. Because number two, the pacing was pretty slow. I would say that, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the slow pacing of it. Um, we had just like it was just so many scenes of like the Wi-Fi people and then Clara and the doctor, and it was really just like it was very slow. Like there wasn't much action going on. The biggest thing, like the biggest thing was like the airplane and then probably the motorcycle going up. So yeah, that's another thing that they did differently. There wasn't like a whole bunch of action. Um, and yeah, that's just like I think that's what was kind of different about it. It was modern London, so I mean, it kind of made sense why there wasn't an alien. I mean, I don't know why aliens appear in the past and the future of all places, and like we barely get modern like day episodes really. Um, that's one thing I wish like one thing that I wish they did like, and it's not needed at all. Like I don't need this to happen, but it'd be kind of cool if like somewhere they say like it just explain how aliens get to the past and future, like how because time maybe it's like how many light years away they are. You know what I mean? Like how many light years aliens are away from Earth? Because number one, they have to get to Earth. So how did they know? So like how do they appear either in the past, the present, or the future? How do they do that? Because I doubt that they time travel. I'm pretty sure they just go from their planet to our planet. But however many years or whatever it takes them to get to our planet, it depends on what year they go. You know what I mean? Because episode 9 is called Cold War, and Cold War was like 19. I don't know exactly when, but like 19 what like 70s or 80s or something. I'm not sure. But the Cold War was around. Well, let me search up when the Cold War was. Oh, 1947. Oh, well, I mean the Cold War. Okay, never mind. The Cold War began in 1947 and ended in 1991. Um, is that when the USSR? When when was the end of the USSR? Yeah, the USSR. Yeah, okay. So it would have been. It was still called the USSR until 1991. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, the Cold War stuff like that, and like watching this now, I feel like this is gonna be like my favorite era. Like, and especially this episode, it had like all the aspects that I wanted. But I feel like here's how I look at it: the Stephen Moffat era couldn't be at its best. Like I feel like Doctor Who right now is at its best to me, but there's no way we could have gotten here without Russell T Davies. And I do appreciate Russell T Davies or Davies or whatever, however you say his name. Not trying to be disrespectful, I just don't know how to say his name. RTD. RTD. I don't know if it's Davis or Davies, but RTD era, like you look at it for what it is, and it's good. But there are people who definitely like it more than me. I still think season 4 was peak. I do think season 4 was peak Doctor Who, like overall. But for my peak, I think it's like around season 6. I'd say. So yeah, like that's my opinion. So I definitely do agree that season 4 was probably the best season that we've had. And the thing is, I learned that Silence in the Library, uh, was a Stephen Moffat. Like River Song is a Stephen Moffat character. I think Stephen Moffat wrote Silence in the Library. So that wasn't even like a RTD story. That's what I heard. But like I mean, and also like we started in 2005. Like TV from 2005 to 2013, from like I'm at 2013 right now, TV had changed significantly, I'm pretty sure. So like it's not even the fault against the showrunners, it's like how TV has progressed. So like my favorite TV was 2010s to, now. The Walking Dead came out in 2010. The Flash came out in 2014. Legends of Tomorrow came out in 2016. Arrow came out in 2012. You know, like Vampire Diaries came out in 2009. So like all these TV shows that I love came out around the same time this season came out. So maybe that's why I like this season a whole lot too, because it kind of has like the same, even though like it's not an American TV show, it kind of has the same format as American TV. Like if I'm being honest, this episode itself reminded me of like an American paced drama, whereas like season 1 and 2 were very different to me. Because like let's look at episode 6, Dalek. 48 minutes. It's a run of 48 minutes. And we were really only having one storyline going on. And that's why I feel like the older episodes were so long, because like there was really only one main subject going on. But for this episode 7, The Bells of St. John, we had a lot of stuff going on. The first part was I think the Wi-Fi people, learning about the Wi-Fi. And the next part was Clara. Next part was the doctor being a monk or something. And the next part we had the doctor and Clara being together. So they just have a lot of, they have more subjects per episode that I really enjoy. And I said this many times before, sometimes there'd be like, I think to like make up time, there'd be like some scenes that would just drag. Like, it's kind of like is it a joke? It's kind of like an inside joke that everyone always says. Well, what does the doctor say? Run. They're always running. That's the first thing that Christopher said to Rose. The first thing Christopher said, I think that might have been the first thing. The first thing Christopher's doctor said to Rose was run, and they ran. And I do like that, but sometimes they just ran for too long. And I might I know I'm talking a lot and comparing a lot, and that's not what this reaction is for. I might make a when I'm caught up. I might make a separate video. I might get hate in the comments. I might make a separate video why I'm enjoying this era more than the RTD era. And yeah, that's what I would say. That I definitely would say that I've enjoyed this era as a whole versus the RTD era as a whole. And like I said, I think it's all to do with the year it came out. Like 2005 versus 2013. Obviously, 2013 will have better quality, like graphic wise, better graphics, better. I mean, you would hope as the show goes on, it becomes better and better. You don't want to watch season 7 and say, "Oh wow, season 1 is way better than season 7." You don't really want to say that as a TV show. And if you do think that, you're being biased. And number 2, that just might be your opinion. But a show needs to progress. A show needs to be better. So for you to say if anyone were to say season 1 would be better than I'd understand if you say season 1's better than like season 12 or 13 or wherever they're at, because TV shows do drop. They start at a low, they should hopefully go up and up. Or they start at a high, they keep going at a high, and maybe they'll go up a little, maybe they'll go down, but they'll stay constant, and then they'll drop. You kind of want that. Or like a show like this show, to me, it kind of starts at a low. Like the thing is, it didn't start at a low, but it did start low. Like, I can't say it starts low, but with the way it is now, I'd say it kind of started lower, got up, got up, got up. We're at season 7 right now, might be 7, 8, 9, and 10 probably. And then the way people talk about it now, the way Doctor Who goes in now, it might have had a dip. That's not my opinion. That's just other people's opinions that I'm taking into account. Because I haven't watched the present ones, of course. So that makes sense why it would go down in present day, because after so many years, of course, a TV show will go down. But for right now, I feel like we're at its peak. And I feel like it'll keep going up and up and up until one day I'll probably be like, oh, it's kind of getting a little down. So yeah, you want a TV show to be better. Like, you don't want, oh, season 1 was right here, the rest of the show just goes down. It doesn't work like that. So I feel like people who really do have a strong opinion of like seasons 1 to 4 of Doctor Who, I feel like they're like definitely the hardcore fans that I'm not associated with, because I'm really enjoying the direction that it's going in right now. I think if you watch the Time Lords podcast, you know my friend Wolfie, um, podcast that I did. Might bring it back, but I'm very busy right now. Well, I think Wolfie said that something that like he said something that he didn't really enjoy like 7. I think it was 7. He might. I don't. I don't want to speak for him, but he said like seasons 11 and 12 were much better to get through than 6 and 7 or 7 and 8 or something. Hey, just let me see because I don't want to quote him on anything. Right here. If anything, I struggle to get through season 7 to 9 more than I struggle to get through 11 to 13. Although I genuinely can't wait for you to catch up. That's what he said. So I'm like, that's his opinion. I'm like, season 7, I'm getting through just fine. Anyway, I've talked for almost an hour, and this is only a 46-minute episode. So, wow. Anyway, as you can tell, I heavily enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed it I appreciated it. It might have been, it definitely wasn't exciting because I was zoning out a little bit. I don't know if you could tell, I kind of was zoning out a little bit. Like, it wasn't as exciting as the other ones, but I appreciated the story and what it was. But, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I want to say thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.